True.
Yeah, I'll say, unfortunately, I'm not a virgin, but I do have a little bit of a unique experience. Um,
Yeah.
and it's deep.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want me to share it, but
I mean, if you want to share it, I got time.
okay. I've actually never shared this on camera before.
So it's good to be in Benrolins Blueprint. So let's go.
So like I told you, I didn't really have like a good relationship with my father at first, right? When I was a lot younger. But I went to basketball a lot for my outlet. And in the sense of, just trying to, work out and stuff like that. But my basketball coach was the person that sometimes I vented to and things like that. But I do believe that he saw in me not somebody who was calling for help, but somebody he could take advantage of. And by 11 to 13 years old, he took my virginity.
Whoa.
Yeah,
my God.
But yeah, it was really, really bad because you'd think that somebody like that would blame men the rest of their life for the things that have happened. My mother always told me that your flower is something that you should never just give away. And having it like taken from me was really hard. And there were certain points where I just couldn't show my face anywhere because I would just break down. And the fact that he was so connected within the schools, he was on the news and things like that because he went to jail for not just me, but other women as well.
Oh my God.
Other little girls. He was actually the head athletic director of an organization. I won't call it out on camera, but it was an organization for athletic things. So, like a lot of the time before the barbershop and stuff, I would be very angry and, try to go down the same path that a lot of women have gone to now. A lot of women will say, it's because of this person and this exception and all of these things, but they can't really tell me a lot of excuses because I've been through a lot as well.
Wow.
So I could tell them, okay, me too.
Oh my
but God. I'm not going to deprive my future family of the love that I could give them if I can heal today.
Wow. I'm so sorry to hear that. Honestly, I was not expecting that. I was not expecting that.
I just got really deep, guys.
Yes, oh my God. So after that incident, like, how did your perception about male or a man change? Did it just remain the same, or you started looking at guys differently?
No, yeah, I think there are a lot of men that are completely disgusting, but I think you as a man know that as well.
Yeah.
Like a lot of men are just completely like, they have no self-control or whatever. And actually that guy had a girlfriend and everything.
Oh my
but
God.
Apparently like when they did the test, there was like a test thing. He was actually kind of mentally off a little bit. So I think that's probably why, I don't know exactly the full story of what happened, but he was locked up and everything after that. And it was actually crazy because surprisingly, when we went to go testify years later against the trial and whatever, the women or the girls that also went through it, they were crying, screaming, cursing him to hell and whatever like that, right? But when I went up there, I looked at him and I told him that I forgive him and that, there are a lot of things that that somebody could do to somebody else that could hurt them in a lifelong, statement. But it is really all about maybe he was the reason why I'm here now and that I can help other women because now I'm able to share certain experiences that a lot of other people who will try to help women go through because I've been there.
Yeah, that's powerful. That is powerful. Oh my God. I cannot believe or just imagine a young kid going through what you went through. That's tough. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling great now,
But back then, how are you feeling?
I was feeling hurt. I was feeling disgusted. I was feeling like, you know, I was about to be on that wave of like, you know, niggas ain't shit. But
Did you ever confine anybody?
Yeah, it was actually mandatory for me to go to therapy, even though therapists that are government mandated or what government where like the government like makes you go to therapy and stuff, those therapists are absolutely awful. Like some of them don't even know my name. I was like, yeah, I'm next. And then another person, like horrible experience. But that was actually the time where I had the protective order of my dad too. So my vision of men was just like, I don't know what to do, how to think of men. But then I was like, how am I gonna procreate? How am I gonna find a family? You know, things like this. And then that's when I really deep dived into, you know, not relying on human love more than I rely on the love of God, because that is the ultimate definition of love. And I cannot expect a human that sins just as much as me. I cannot put him at that same standard and that same expectation. I simply cannot.
Wow. You're really tough. You're really, really tough.
Thank you. You too. You know, I'm trying to be like you when I grow up.
Like, oh, please. You know you're way stronger than me. I'm like, oh my God.
No. You superstar.
to like go through those experiences and you still standing, it's the grace of God. And I'm happy that you're trying to use your voice now to try to empower the young girls coming up. And this story is unique. Have you ever said this in your story?
No, I've actually never. The reason why I don't want to share it or didn't want to share it that much is because, like, once you put something out there, you can't take it back, right? Even though it's on the news and stuff like that. Since I was a minor at the time, they weren't allowed to put my name.
Yeah.
So I think that it's scary to put vulnerable information out there.
Yeah, it's scary. Like for you to even say it now, it's tough. And to say something like that now, you're getting rid of your past and you're taking power over that situation. That's a lot of people find it hard or difficult to get past that moment. So I'm really proud of you.
Thank you.
And I believe that you got a lot of things coming ahead. So just keep your head high and everything's going to be good. Is there anything you want to add before we end this episode today?
You are a good person to, like, you know, have these conversations with. You know, I applaud you, and I will say that congrats, first of all, on your journey and the growth that is to come.
Thank you.
Because I definitely will say that we need more good and respectful people on platforms, and I do hope to see you up there with me.
Hopefully, I'm gonna get to your level one day.
Nah, I'm trying to be like you.
Oh, thank you very much for coming today. It's been an absolute pleasure to have you today.